Pleasant afternoon to everyone. My name is Rika Cumulata, and this is my informative speech about the informations and precautions in COVID-19.
We are not yet free. Everyone is still at risk, and the virus is still lingering around us. The cases are still high, and every day, numerous people get infected and die because of the virus. Nowadays, many of us forget that we are still amid the pandemic. They got blinded by the opening of the economy. They thought that we are now free to go out without following the safety precautions, but we are not. Yes, the cases in our country decreased and the precautions softened, but it doesn't mean that we should linger around without masks to protect us. For in conjunction with the lowering of the cases and softening of protocols, numerous new variants of COVID-19 got discovered. And as of the news, these new ones are stronger than the old variants. I believe that if we continue doing our current ways, the rate of the infected people will spike up. I have seen the current situation in Europe. They continue to not follow the protocols. They reduce their usage of masks and they fully opened their economy, which resulted in the spike of their COVID-19 cases. This is what the Department of Health in our country fears. For we are doing the same thing that Europe did. Our economy opened and we are now lessening the safety protocols without us knowing that we are still at risk. A large number of our population is not yet vaccinated. We, the younger generation, are particularly vulnerable to get infected with the virus. For most of us are not yet vaccinated. And as of the news, the new variants mostly infect younger people more. In one of the articles that I have read, Dr. Ray says that the widespread infection with the Delta variant has resulted in the increased number of cases in children, including uncommon severe infections and death. So to prevent the spread of the virus and to prevent you from getting infected by the virus, I will enlighten you with some safety precautions that will put you away from acquiring the illness. Wear a mask, always disinfect, and do social distancing. This may be our typical precautions, but I will give you a deeper explanation on why they can prevent you from getting infected. Wearing a mask is a must, because it is your barrier from having physical contact and from acquiring saliva drops, which is one of the transistors of the virus. Next is always disinfect. Wherever you go, wherever you are from, disinfect first before entering your house or having contact with other people. Doing that can remove the viruses that were attached to you from the outside. And lastly, do social distancing. As much as we want to hug and kiss our families and friends, we need to distance ourselves to prevent each other from acquiring each other's viruses and to avoid physical contact. For now, a simple wave of hands may do as an indication of your warm greeting to them. At the beginning of the speech, I told you that we are not yet free. But as the sentence goes, not yet, so it means in the future we can. I shared 3 of the most used protocols in our country. I elaborated them for your understanding. Wear a mask, always disinfect, and do social distancing. I know that there are more precautions, but I focus on them because they are the easiest thing that a person can do to prevent getting ill. I want to remind this to you because based on what I observed, these precautions are the easiest to do but the hardest to follow. This speech of mine is a reminder for everyone to do and follow them, to lessen our cases and for us to receive the freedom that we deserve. I hope that this speech gave you an enlightenment about the fast food precautions about the ongoing pandemic around us.